Hey everybody, Travis Bowman here. I'm a fingerstyle guitar player and retro video game nerd. Let's try out a Disney classic on this beast of a monster that I have in my lap right now called the Harp guitar. I'm trying a fisheye lens for the first time, and I think it actually kind of works well for the Harp guitar. Some of you may disagree. I'll be interested to know what you think about that in the comment section below, but we are shooting at 4K 60 for the first time in a long time. So let's jump into this tune right here. It's in the key of D. Okay? That's a good first start. What we've got is this beautiful piano arrangement in the key of D. Now the wonderful thing about the harp guitar is that not only do you have these extra sub bass strings to do a lot of different bass player type stuff, but you actually live up to the name of the harp-like stuff with these harmonics. In addition to that, whatever you play on this guitar neck, these sub bass strings will sympathize with whatever it is that is, whether it's a chord or a note or something. So for example, so I'm playing a C sharp minor and a B major. These strings are ringing out sympathetically, and it's a really cool thing, man. The harp guitar is such a really cool instrument. Not a bad first start, right? I really, really love this tune. This is probably my favorite Disney tune ever. But we're jumping into it now, into the verse after that, and we've got mostly just some D major type stuff, nothing really crazy. We've got a D, I can show you the world. So that's pretty easy to do on this instrument. Always try to throw some harmonics in there to allow you to do other things while that harmonic is ringing. And the last note that we have in this I can show you the world is an A. I can show you the world. And that will free me up to prepare for the next thing, which is more of the same. So this is what I've got for this first part of this verse right here. Okay, so we've got a B minor and an A over C sharp, which, you know, can be kind of a pain in the butt to do on the guitar because you got to reach that C sharp right there. But not to worry, we've got a harp guitar and we've got a C sharp right there. So all I have to do is this little 2-finger chord, and there's my C sharp with my A chord right there. Now we've got an E minor, and that goes to an F sharp 7. The problem with that is that we have a D in our melody. Okay, but before we get to all that, normally we'd have to do F sharp 7 like that. But we can get away with it without having to do this big bar chord. We can just play this F sharp that we have on our sub bass right there. B minor, A, G to D. All right, so let me put together for you real quick this entire verse. I think it's pretty sweet so far. I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I'm just kind of playing the chords, and I'm following this chord sheet on Ultimate Guitar. It's not like I have any super big secret thing. I'm just trying to use my knowledge of these sub bass strings to make it more harp guitar like instead of just guitar like. In the spirit of trying to keep the harmonization, I suppose, of the original piece, I'm going to start doing these. instead of just with that simple melody, I'm just kind of doubling up on that, kind of like they do in the song. I'm not sure if it's a one-to-one recreation of those vocal melodies or not, but it sounds pretty darn good. It sounds like this. Now we're on to the chorus, and that goes like G-A-D, a whole new world. I'm still using these triad situations that I'm kind of halving because I'm moving so much, but this is what this should look like. Okay, just got to add the bass notes to that. Oop. And now we've got the no one to tell us no or where to go, which is just a G going to a D/F sharp. And then B minor, E7, A7. D7 this time. Now I'm in a whole new world with. And then it goes to F. And here's where we run into our first big problem. Up until this point, everything is working out great in the key of D. I have all my subs tuned exactly the way I need them to be to accomplish this, and I'm pretty sure up until this point I've used every single one of them. We've got a G, an A, a B, a C sharp, a D, and an F sharp. So I have everything tuned exactly where I need it to be in order to play this tune. My problem is we're going to a key change, and that can be very troubling for the harp guitar because these are not interchangeable very easily unless you stop the song, right? So unfortunately, we're going to have to get creative here. We can't do F. And it's just such a damn shame because that's such an iconic part of the song, you know. Now I'm in a whole new world with you. I just don't have an F, and I tried it. I tried it in the original key when it goes to F instead of D major with that modal interchange or whatever, you know. But I can do it. It's just I'm working a lot harder, and I'm not playing these at all, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the harp guitar. So instead of going to F, I decided to get a little cheeky and just move it down half a step and go to E. So instead of... Now I'm going to do this. So it's not bad, right? I mean, it could be better, but at least I still get to play some of these, and it sounds more full that way. Like I said, I tried it in F, and it was in the original key, and that was great and everything, but unfortunately, it sounded too thin compared to what I've done before that. So when we're in the new key, we're pretty much doing the exact same thing. We're just in E instead of D, so we're up a full step from that original key. So instead of... Now we're here. So So instead of down here like I was, I'm getting kind of far up there. So I decided to bring it back down to a lower register with this E7. Now it's E over G sharp. And I didn't know what to do for that part. This kind of ends short to start that chorus again. You know, so I just do it like normal. And then pause and then jump in. Now here's a cool little thing with these harp harmonics. This worked perfectly for the key of D major, and it's going to work really good for this new key too, because I have these harmonics right here that work particularly well with an E chord. So I decided I'm going to throw some of those in there at some point. Then it goes minor right there. Now here's that part at the end where she goes, "Now I'm in a whole new world." I got kind of lazy with the harmonies because it was just so busy, and I'm trying to justify not putting the most of the harmonies in there, but I definitely wanted to keep this one at the end where we're slowing down and it's almost the end of the song. So I figured them out in this proper key here, and I'm pretty sure it goes like this. That's a big stretch. Now, this is an open string note. It's an E. But it sounds so much better to keep everything fretted for this particular part. So you hold that. So all I have left to do is to add the bass notes that go with that, and those sound like this. Now we're going to A major 7, and that goes to the G sharp note right there. Now, one thing that I wanted to do for this particular part was do those parallels like they do in the actual song, because she goes like, "A whole new world, ba ba da da, ha do do do, ba do do do." You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to do that on one instrument, but harp harmonics, buddy, that's what they're there for. So this is what that sounds like. And it's really cool because they're pretty and they ring out really nice. Now, my only problem is that if I'm using these for harmonics and I can't really use them for bass notes, I'm going to have to either stop one or the other. Which one do I want, the bass note or the harmonics? I think for this case, the harmonics sound the best. So that's where my left hand gets creative. I'm going to tap some bass notes like this. More harmonics. That's what I came up with. Anyway, it's starting to come together. Obviously, I need to practice it quite a bit more, but I'm thinking that it's really fun. It's fun to play. It's a beautiful song, and I don't play piano and I don't sing. You know, I play guitar and the harp guitar, you know. So this is a really cool thing for me because I grew up with this song. It's one of those things when you're a kid, you don't really think about it too much. It's just a love song, you know. But after growing up and looking back on it, like, that is truly a special piece, man. It is such a good tune. Such a good tune. And the composition, like, there's so much emotion behind it. And to this day, it's probably one of the best, if not the best Disney song ever made. It's that damn good. I'd be curious to know what you guys think about it, though. What's the best Disney song? There's got to be another one in the running for this race. It can't just be this one. I think it is, though. I think it's A Whole New World for sure. I'd like to know what you guys think about this arrangement for harp guitar. Would you like to see a performance video of this? Please let me know the answers to all those questions in the comments section below. Thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.